convinced that we will destroy, unfortunately, a lot of employment. Just think of self-guided cars and all the drivers losing their jobs. Let's look at the bank employees and so on.
If you're left behind, you're facing something far worse, which is to be completely irrelevant. They won't even need you as a serf or as a slave.
Uber, Bitcoin, self-driving cars. Combine those three together and you have the self-owning taxi. A car that is a corporation that owns itself, pays for the car lease, the car insurance, and the gasoline from the revenues it makes, giving passengers a ride, and there's not a single human involved in that matter.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go, but clearly we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the new Road Order book. The new Road Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shemitah. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And right now, we have Bitcoin and cryptos pulling back. At about 11:30, 12 o'clock this afternoon, we peaked. Now, we know we're going to be rolling into open interest. So I do see us moving up slightly. But we know the Fed is going to be raising rates again this month. Now, we do have the catalyst of the Ethereum merge. But I definitely see us selling off as we get closer to the date. Because we know that Fed increase is on the 21st. But we know how the Fed likes to price things in. But guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, we have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC. Now we have Binance. It's only going to be supporting its own stablecoin. And we know BUSD is actually Paxos. We know the regular Binance is not open to the United States. So this should clearly show you there for the emerging markets. We're seeing the two sides. Again, the Hegelian dialectic. There's no reason to have a Binance and then a Binance US. The same way with FTX and then FTX.US. And then, guys, of course, we have the Fed, and we know the Fed is going to take us on a wild ride for these next 4 months. Remember, guys, it's a Shemitah year, and September is the beginning of the new year. And they still have the repo over $2 trillion. And then plus, they're going to start a new repo September 8th. And then on top of it, guys, we know we have midterms. We know Biden gave the Hegelian dialectic speech that, of course, was written for him, the divide and conquer, because he couldn't talk about this economy. We clearly see what's going on. But we know the Fed does not like to say they took your money. There's definitely going to be a big distraction coming up. And then plus, they'll be able to put their foot on the gas on the Hegelian dialectic because we know the Republicans are going to take back over the Senate. And remember I told you, if they don't raise the debt ceiling, the government is going to shut down next year. Don't know how long, don't know when, but they're going to play the Hegelian dialectic to the end. And then, of course, guys, we have Grayscale, which picked up a little on Friday. Do not forget to pay attention to the actual allocations. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have the Bank of Russia agrees to legalize crypto for cross-border payment. And we know all these central banks are going to have their own CBDC, but it's going to be connected to the world reserve currency, which is going to be China's digital yuan running the BRICS nations with China's Belt and Road. Remember, guys, it's the fall of America to Babylon and rise of the China the Dragon, along with that digital yuan backed by that digital SDR. And remember, the crypto teacher wrote about it a long time ago because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The new stock channel is going to be beginning. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, to see where the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids' books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.